Bravo! And our first pitch will be brought to you by State Bank and Trust Company. Agent banking served just the way you like it. To Bryce Abear. In the top of the first inning, Sanamo delivers. It's a strike right down the middle, 0-1. This is a Houma Christian school team that struggles to score. It has been a challenge on offense all year. So if you fill it up and throw strikes, you got a great shot. The 0-1. Chopped on the right side under the glove of Sanamo. Buzigard gets it, but throws it off of the bag, and Houma Christian will have an early base runner. Would have got him if the throw would have been accurate, but the throw chased Lede off the bag.
Yeah, give him
up next for the Warriors, number 23, Pertwee.
Slow hit ground ball to second. Mason kind of waited on it a little bit and threw the day off the bag.
What we talk about, hey, if you throw strikes and make the routine plays, they'll be a struggle, and then you commit an error the first at bat. Retweet will stand in. Curel on the grass. This is a team that does bunt quite a bit, as that's high 1-0.
Yeah, wind is blowing.
Yes, it is. It is a blustery day. It'll help from right to left field. Get it in the air. You've got a great chance. The 1-0 is a strike. A pretty nice crowd here. They're still filing in. The 1-1 from Sanamo shows bunt, pulls it back, pitches in the dirt, 2-1.
Tarpons will caught a break there. Ball got a little away from Galicia. If the runner would have been breaking the second, he would have got there safely, but he was not going.
You're watching on Bayou Sports. Bear with as the wind is blowing the iPad everywhere. That bunt gets down. It is a fair ball. It is an infield single. A beautifully placed bunt from Pertwee. The ball actually stopped on the chalk on the third base line.
Next up for the Warriors, number 6,
came
Blanchard.
a long way to field that ball, and he did a good job of waiting to see if the ball would go foul, and the grass just held it up.
Now, scoring chance for the Warriors. Hayden Blanchard stands in. Butch Terrio, the coach of Houma Christian School, doing a good job. Sanamo delivers. Strike 0-1.
Puro playing up at third. If they bunt again to the third base side,
probably just have to go to first, right? It's not going to be able to get the lead runner for sure. Showing it. Can't get it down. They can't pull it back. It's 0-2. Now what does Butch do? This was the exact conversation he and I had on play-by-play earlier today. He said, man, we have some good moments on offense, but situationally, we're just not there yet. That's a good sign of that. They're not getting a bunt down. Blanchard will have to come through and try to get a hit. High, 1-2. Henry Pertwee is on deck for the Warriors. In the top of the first inning. Sanamo's pitch, swing, and a miss. And there's one away. Good job by Eduardo not biting. Blanchard took off to first. There ain't nowhere to go.
Next up for the Warriors, number 2, Pertwee.
Pertwee will stand in. Henry Pertwee. He's a shortstop. Understand he's also a really good arm.
Yeah, heads up Galicia, not knowing that he does not have to throw down the first.
Also a good job by the Houma Christian base runners not saying, oh, no, we got to go too. Everybody knew the situation. And a big first out for Sanamo. That one's wide, 1-0. How about ground ball to Pierce, flip to Buzigard, toss to Lede? That sound good?
Sure does.
1 ball and no strikes. Sanamo's pitch. There's a strike. It's 1-1. Just underway. Houma Christian has 2 runners on with 1 out, trying to get an early lead to set up their pitcher, Bryce Hebert. Sanamo's pitch. Good pitch on the inside corner for a strike, 1-2. The batter kind of bailed on that one. Seeing that reaction, I'm throwing the same pitch.
That was a good pitch. That would be a tough pitch to hit on that inside corner.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Sanamo delivers. Popped up. Oh, boy. We've got some action here, folks. Just in front of the fence. Galicia makes the play, and there's 2 outs.
Now, that was the closest
Yes.
ball.
Up next for the Warriors, number 15,
Yes.
Martinez.
It was to our right, but yeah, that was almost over the fence. Martinez will stand in.
I think Marcelo would have called that one for us.
Yeah. Marcella has been helping us a lot today, keeping the papers on the table, and it's been a struggle with all this wind. There's a strike 0-1. But we did get a Diet Coke, a hot dog, a Sprite. We got taken care of today. Ask and you shall receive. Beg and you shall receive. Time called at the last second by Martinez.
My Coach Gitros, man, we've been starving. Looked at me like I was crazy. And he brings 1. Just
Oh.
come on.
Swing and a miss, 0-2. So Sanamo 1 pitch away from maybe getting out of the jam.
Well, big spot here for Sanamo to get out this jam.
Yeah, it is.
Huge.
Especially when, you know, as we said in the pregame, Houma Christian, if you could get an early lead on them, you can maybe hustle them out. So this is a big spot. The 0-2 got him, and that'll retire the side. Good pitch from Sanamo. He gets into trouble, gets out of trouble. We're going to the home half of the first. Tarpons have a little momentum. We're still scoreless. We'll be back in 60 seconds. This is the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Pitch. High 1-0 in the outfield for Houma Christian today from right to left. Lasang in right, in center Blanchard, and left Dufresne. That's the 9 for Houma Christian School. There's a strike, 1-1.
They are working pretty quick.
There he is, the 1-1. Chopped on the left side, gloved
Tough
by the
play.
shortstop.
Tough
Long
play.
throw, and he threw it away. Sanamo will remain at first. I'm giving him an infield single on
That's
that one.
what I'm doing.
That would have been a really great play. So we're going to give Sanamo a hit there. Bro is the catcher, may have his arm tested at some point in this at-bat. Not going on the first pitch. It's in the dirt. But no advance. 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. Coach Guitro's hollering, hey, let's get it down. So he is showing bunt. They throw back, and the runner's in safe. You'd love an early run or two here. Kind of set that momentum. Throw back again, and the runner's safe again. Abear behind the count. Pierce is trying to give you an out. But not necessarily charging in. Swinging this time, grounded to third. They'll get it to second for 1, and they'll put it in their pocket. So it's a fielder's choice ground out. There's 1 away. Ground ball out. Boudreaux getting it to first week.
Sanamo has some speed going first to second.
Burrell will stand in. Ooh, close play over there. Pierce is in safely.
A huge lead again. Just got to be careful.
Some point he may try to take off. Burrell had a couple of hits yesterday. Played well on 1 hit, at least to right. reach safely another time. That one's foul.
There you go, inside pitch. That last pitch kind of jammed Kuro.
Yeah, it did. No balls and one
Oh.
strike, and they nearly picked him off down there. He's got a good move, doesn't he? Hunter takes his lead.
Butch is upset on the call. Hit him.
Oh, it hit him in the back, right between the shoulders. Hopefully Curall is okay. I don't like Bucky for 2.5 hours, and they're over there right next to one another. Butch is not happy. He's still arguing the call. But they will stand in. It's the pitch. Inside corner for a strike, 0-1. For those of you listening on Bayou Sports, if you hear the broadcast keep muting because of Facebook rules, when the music plays, I got to go down or else the video is going down. So it's not a technical issue on our side. The 0-1. Low. 1-1. Blame
You got to go and mute it yourself?
Yeah. Blame Zuckerberg.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Leday's trying to get him an RBI here. And the pitcher steps off. Tarpons had an infield single from Sanamo. He then got retired on the field destroys ground out. Then Curall got hit. The 1-1. The runners are going. It's a hit and run. Ball on the left side will not be caught. It's in foul territory, and it's 1-2.
Yes.
Gutros was trying to roll the dice and make something happen there.
Yeah, if that would drop fair, it's a run.
Oh, yeah.
Ball actually stayed in the park. Thought he carried over the fence. On the
Yep, still
left
sitting on that
field
grass
side.
out there. The 1-2. Inside, 2-2. A lot of room on that 6-hole on the shortstop side with the shortstop holding him on. Now he retreats the 2-2. Got him. They'll ring him up on the inside corner for a strike, 2 away. Finding his way on. Pitcher Maybear, way wide, 1-0. On a day when Houma Christian's trying to save some of their arms, the Tarpons are making Abear work in the first inning. The 1-0. That's a strike, 1-1. Good pitch.
In its first inning, Sanamo had 17 pitches.
Of the job of Mason Buzigard last night. 100 pitches, but went the whole way. Just what the doctor ordered for the Tarps. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. A little bit of a scheduling note. The Tarpons have added a game with Dunham in the final regular season playing date. Trying to get as many power points as they can. The 1-2. Wide. 2-2.
See if the Tarpons would have something on here. I know you don't want to get third out at third base, but
Well, he's got a good eye. Figure if he has to swing, he could put it in play. The 2-2. Oh, chased that one out of the zone just as I talk about how good of an eye he's got. So we might have jinxed him there. We're going to the second inning. We've played one. It's scoreless. We'll be back in 60 seconds. It's the Tarpons Sports Radio Network.
Sport Commission,
Both
Chris
pitchers
Colley.
had 17 pitches.
There you go.
Leading
Both
off for the
teams,
Warriors,
no runs,
number 1,
one
Boudreaux.
hit, and they both left 2 on base.
And they both struck out twice.
Yes, yep.
As even as it could get.
One looking, one
Yeah,
swinging.
no doubt.
H, crazy.
First pitch of the second inning is low, 1-0. Sanamo has been a reliable arm all year.
And they each sent 5 people to the plate.
Told you in the pregame, some evenly matched teams. Low, 2-0. It's an offense that is struggling. You don't want to allow some free passes to the bottom guys. Do some damage here with the 6 hole. And it bounces 3-0. If Sanamo could come all the way back. Pitch. And it bounces again. So he has lost that release point momentarily. Galisi is going to go talk to him. It's a 4-pitch walk. Now Figo will stand in. The big boy.
Next up for the Warriors, number 9, Figo. All right.
Frigiu?
Well, that's sure not how it's written on the lineup card.
No. Somebody got to learn how to spell or write.
It's okay. We got it now. Frigiu will stand in.
Cam.
Yeah, number 9. Pitch. There's a strike, 0-1.
Looked at some of the Houma Christian coaches were kind of upset. Mispronounced.
Yeah,
name.
It's okay. Runner's a nice size lead at first. Not going. Cut on, he missed 0-2. This is a very youthful Houma Christian school team, 2 seniors. That's it. And Butch told me he's got 4 or 5 guys that he think could help them that are sitting out a year via transfer.
Wow.
Didn't realize anybody in Houma actually sat out when they transferred anymore, as that one gets by on the pickoff throw.
If Lade holds on to that ball, it's
Close.
Yes, very close.
Frigiu is a big boy. The Tarpons could get him to put it on the ground. Got a chance to maybe roll a pair, as they say. They throw back and he's in safe. I know our base umpire is Twin, but I don't have a clue what his actual name is.
Kerry.
Kerry, okay.
Kerry Chasson.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. One away. Sanamo with the strikeout pitch going in the early stages.
Next up for the Warriors, number 3, Dufresne.
Dufresne will stand in. Top of 2, as you can see Butch's frustration there. He's telling his dugout, man, we got to put it in play. 3 strikeouts in the early on. Sanamo's pitch. Chop up the middle, could be 2. Gets to the second base bag for 1, to the first base bag in time. Out of retire the side. It is a 1-4-3, or was it 1-6-3?
1-4.
1-4-3 double play for the Tarpons, and they get out of the leadoff walk jam. We're going to the bottom of the second, still scoreless. We'll be back in 60 seconds. It's the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. A lot of folks here rooting on Eduardo. First pitch he sees. Hit. Foul. 0-1. From Bryce Hebert. Boy, big, smooth double play from the Tarpons to get out of that last half inning. Right to Sanamo. He showed, hey, you know what? I'm an infielder. I know how to handle my position. Fired a strike to Buzigard, who got it to Lede. The 0-1. Good pitch. Inside corner for strike 0-2.
I thought he was going to get hit by that pitch.
Yep. Hebert working quick. High. 1-2. Looks like Hebert's been watching some MLB. Another. Wide. 2-2. So good battle. Galicia trying to come through. It's chopped foul on the left side, and we'll do it over again. Sanamo threw 8 pitches in the last half inning. The Tarpons already made Hebert throw 5 pitches just to this first batter. Pitch number 6 coming right here. And it's low. Good eye by Galicia, working it full. Good at bat from Eduardo. He was behind 0-2. Fouled a ball off, working the count. Now it's full. See if he could draw a walk or get a knock here. The 3-2. They walked in front and at bat from Eduardo. That's a good job there. And see if that can get the Tarpons going. Camden Berg will stand in. Titan Alamo's going to go run for him. Is that Titan? No, nope. Angelette will be running for him. Tarpons have the leadoff man aboard for the second straight inning. See if Berg could stay hot. He has had a couple of nice offensive games lately. Pitch. Oh, excuse me, swing, foul ball, 0-1. You hate when that happens, but the only thing worse than that is when that excuse me swing is a fair ball.
Oh, we've seen pitch thrown behind
Behind,
someone.
that was yeah. Time called by Berg. Coach Guitros wants to go through the signals one more time. Throw back, and Angela kind of slipped on his slide, but he does make it all the way back to the base. The 0-1. That's a strike, 0-2. Let's see if Berg could come through with a 2-strike approach. The pitcher Maybear way wide, 1-2.
Sure. Catcher, bro, tried to frame that ball up. That was way outside.
Yeah, you're going to pull a muscle trying to frame that one
It
back.
took him a second to bring it back in.
Big old lead from Angelette. He's going. It's high. It's a good pitch to throw on. And he's in there. The throw was up the line on the first base side, and the Tarpons take it.
And watching bro and his in between the innings, his throw down to second, they've been high. So the Tarpons may be able to take advantage of that.
So you got your bunt for free. Now let's see if Camden can maybe get you an RBI. He's worked it back 2-2. The pitch. Low and in the dirt. A second straight Tarpon batter falls behind 0-2 and's worked it full. Good approaches from those Tarpon hitters. The full count delivery. Rung him up. I thought that one was a little outside. So did Berg, but the umpire disagreed. It is a You're Sanamo, you're looking at that last pitch and are smiling from ear to ear, knowing that if you can get that call, it's going to be a tough night for the other team. There's a strike, no doubt, 0-1. Buzigard was our stinger of the game last night. He had a complete game Jim on the mound and also had a big day at the plate. Bear steps off.
Mason threw was a two-hitter, one-hitter, or
two-hitter on Game Changer, yeah, with 100 pitches on the dot. The 0-1. One's hit on the left side. Bad hop to the shortstop.
Can score a
and
run.
the Tarpons are going to likely score a run. Yes, they will. Boy, that's a tough break there for Pertwee at short. He was under, and then the ball must have hit a rock or something. It just shot up over his shoulder. The Tarpons will take it as they take a 1-0 lead.
Next up for the Tarpons, number 1, Josh Mack.
Right there.
Yeah.
At that spot.
Perfectly played.
Yep.
Josh Mack will stand in with South Lafourche now having a 1-0 lead. Mack has been swinging it well out of the 9 spot. There's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. We mentioned in the pregame the importance of getting an early lead. Well, got yourself a run. Bear delivers. That's way wide. Slow curve, 1-1. Buzigard has the lead. Not going. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner, 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Foul into the netting, and we'll do it over again.
Hebert was attacking outside. That last pitch, he came to the inside. Mack got enough of it to stay alive.
1-2. The guard's not going. That one's fisted to the shortstop per tweet. Got to make a throw, and a good scoop out there by the first baseman, Martinez. So it's like a swinging bunt there. There's 2 away. So a golden opportunity for the Tarpons to add some insurance here. If Santa could do what he did the last time, get a base hit. Pitch. High, 1-0. Butch didn't like the call, and like I tell you, if the strikeout pitch early was a strike, that one probably should have been. One ball and no strikes. There, strike 1-1. Good pitch.
Well, you kind of knew that was going to be a strike. I think it's yelled at.
Yeah. The 1-1. Wide, 2-1.
Butch Terrio.
A hole on the left side for Sanamo. That's high. 3-1.
Butch Terrio saying it's hard to pitch with half a plate.
A hitter's count. And he walked him, and it gets into the backstop. So the Tarpons will advance from second to third. Sanamo goes to first. Here's for the chance to give the Tarpons some insurance. Or as we like to say, some Ashley Barrios insurance. Sanamo has a big old lead at first. Pitch. Hit on the left side. That's a slow rolling ground ball, gloved by the third baseman. Throws it off the bag. That's an error. Sanamo advanced to third. Houma Christian School cannot convert the routine play, and the Tarpons will add another run to the tally. That's going to be an error on the throw from Boudreaux. And now the Tarpons have a chance to bust this thing wide open. It's 2-0. You got runners. Good job of, especially in the last 7 to 10 days. When you make a mistake, they're coming around and they're scoring. Taking full advantage of opponents' miscues. Pierce has a huge lead, and he's hung up, but I think the Tarpons are now he's going to just go and take second. Houma Christian didn't want to get in a rundown, so the Tarpons just basically take the free base. Now, if Purell gets a base hit, it's going to be 4-0 if he gets into the outfield, barring a great throw. High, 1-0. Look at the secondary lead that Jacob has. He's standing between the bases.
The ball doesn't even have to go in the outfield for him to score.
Right. He's in the windup, the 1-0. Wide, 2-0. This is a big spot in tonight's game for Houma Christian School. They cannot fall behind more than this with an offense that struggles as time called. Butch told me privately off the air, if we get behind a little, that's a wrap. They're going to start throwing some of their less experienced arms. That's a strike, 2-1. And the reason for that is Thursday they're playing Fisher for their district championship. Timeout is called. The catcher go and talk to the pitcher. This mound visit brought to you by 3T, home of the drive-through oil change.
And you wonder what's too far behind.
I would think these two guys on base right here would be too far behind. I think if it gets to 4 or more. But we'll see. The 2-1. That's hit on the right side. Should be routine, and it is, and it'll retire the side. So a lazy fly ball to Martinez on the infield will put it away. But the Tarpons get the lead. They lead 2-0. We're going to the third. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Is the Tarpon Sports Radio Network.
Lasang.
But it's just a loaded classification. As Lasang will stand in. There's a strike, 0-1. Santamo's pitch. Hit on the right side. Gloved by Buzigard. What a play. And there's one out.
Next up for the Warriors, number 11, Abear.
Now Abear will stand in. That was one heck of a defensive play there.
Abear's at 47 pitches. If he can get to 59 and have to rest one day to be eligible to pitch on Thursday.
So we'll keep an eye on that. Pitch. One's hit up the middle. Gloved by Pierce. Got to make a throw. Are you kidding me? 2 straight web gems in a row by the Tarpons on defense. Houma Christian got to be saying, what do we have to do to get a hit against these guys?
Next up for the Warriors, number 23, Pertwee.
Pierce making a play. There's 2 quick outs. What defense by the Tarps?
Busterio's going to needs to get off the field.
He's standing on first base saying, hey, my players aren't allowed to stand here, so I will. That pitch is a strike 0-1.
Look, I thought it was a great call.
Oh, yeah. I think it's frustration with the luck. I don't think he was arguing the calls. Pertwee stands in. The wind has died a little bit. The 0-1. That's foul. 0-2. Santamo trying to have a lockdown inning. Get his offense back up to the plate. How about that Tarpon pitching staff? They're 1 strike away from 10 innings, no runs so far this week. The 0-2. Got him. You're going to have to make a throw. He's in the dirt. And the inning is over. Good throw from Galicia. 1, 2, 3. But boy, the Tarpon defense shined. We had a web gem diving catch. We had a diving stop in the hole and a good throw. Tarpon shine bright. We'll be back in 60 seconds. It's the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Off batter aboard. See if they can make it 3 for 3. Strike 0-1. From Bryce Hebert.
You would think Hebert's got maybe 11 pitches left.
The 0-1. On the right side, gloved by the first baseman, and he beats the race, or wins the race to the bag, rather. 1 away. His last time up. Hebert staring into the mitt. Low, 1-0. But it's just such an interesting situation. They're in a 4-team district that's playing 1 round. They could go 3-0 in those games, win district, and no matter what their record is, they've got a spot. There's a strike. It's 1-1. And you know what the craziest part of it is while we're talking about it and we're saying how crazy it is, the first person who will tell you how unfair it is there's the 1-1, it's another strike, is Butch Terrio. He's saying, hey, look, I'm just taking advantage of the system. I got to do what I got to do. He's the first one to tell you that it's not right.
Yeah, look, you don't complain, take advantage of it.
No, absolutely. Do what you got to do. That's why 2-2.
You know, it is what it is. Basketball, football. Like us, we're in Division 1. They live by the rules and just...
Yep, make the system the best that it could be for your school. The 2-2 is a strike, and there's 2 away. Looking strike, Crooked K. Home plate because they ran for him, but that spot,
they came around,
yeah,
right.
That spot did. First pitch to Eduardo. Wide, 1-0. See if he can come through again, get Angela to go do a little running. The pitch. Hit on the right side, jammed him. Slow roller, and they'll make the play and retire the side. So it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're going to the 4th. The Tarpons have a 2-0 lead. We'll be back in 60 seconds. It's the Tarpon Sports Radio Network.
This is the inning.
The Coastal Broadcasting 4th inning. It's time to score a bunch of runs.
Leading off for the Warriors, number 6, Blanchard.
Santa Mo has thrown strikes and let his defense work behind him. That's a good recipe for success at the high school level. The pitch is inside 1-0. Let me rephrase that. That's a good recipe for success at any level. We get a little later into this broadcast is that's low 2-0. We could get you some scoreboard updates, which are brought to you by Maritime Safety Solutions. LSU's playing Nichols in the box. Starts at 7. Strike.
Your boys on the call?
Yeah, my partner Jack Benjamin on the call. The 2-1. Go on the right side. Lede handling a tricky hop gets it to the bag. Good job. Good defense. And there is 1 away.
Up next for the Warriors, number 2, Pertwee.
Tweet will stand in. I've got some Nichols work to do on Friday. I got a softball doubleheader that I got to take care of over there.
Softball.
I have no idea. Yeah, I thought I didn't go to those, right? I had no idea, or have no idea, rather, as the first pitch to Pertwee is a strike. I have no idea how those ladies ever get a hit. Ever.
Yeah,
Throwing flat ground.
that's close.
I have no idea how they ever get a hit. But they do. Great hand-eye coordination. The 0-1 from Santa Mo. Low, 1-1.
See, look where the umpire, I'm not being critical of him, just pointing this out. He's lined up to the left of the catch. Look where he's at.
1-1.
Oh,
Foul. Hit somebody, either Eduardo or the umpire. They hit Eduardo. Something tells me Eduardo will tell Coach Guitros, go back into the dugout. I'm okay. Yep, that's pretty much how it went. Be 1-2 and play resumes.
yeah, because he's lined up on the inside part of the plate. That's why I think the outside is inconsistent, because he really doesn't have a good view at it.
And he just chased one in the dirt for strike 3. Got to make a throw, and there's 2 away. You could see where the Houma Christian team would struggle to score, because I could say this, their offensive approach.
Next up for the Warriors, number 15, Martinez.
Martinez will stand in. Santa Mo has racked up a bunch of strikeouts. 2, 3, 4, 5. Chop foul. It's 0-1. Martinez was one of the strikeout victims in the first. Struck out looking, that ended the inning. Houma Christian actually had a couple of base runners in that inning. The 0-1. Strike, 0-2. He kind of sort of check swung, but it was a called strike. Santa Mo 1 pitch away from getting through the 4th. He's remaining very economical. The pitch. Low and wide, 1-2. Alicia will go and hustle that ball. Tell you what, we're going to miss all of our seniors here, but I'm going to miss Eduardo. I'm going to miss his energy, man. He's always fired up to be doing whatever it is that he's doing. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Still not have to make a throw. That'll retire the side. So it's a 1-2-3 inning. Santa Mo spinning a gem on the mound. He's throwing really well, giving the Tarpons a great opportunity. We're going to the home half of the 4th. We're back. here.
According to Coach Scott Sanamo, Abear has 3 pitches left if they want to save him for Thursday.
Yeah.
2 pitches left.
So it doesn't look like he's throwing Thursday. It's 1-0. That pitch is wide. Pitch. Chopped on the left side. Gloved by the third baseman. No, not gloved by the third baseman. Booted by the third baseman.
Berg, stop running.
The Berg wasn't running. He did get down there safely. I don't know. He's injured. It looked like he kind of came up a little limping. Hopefully he's okay. But he is standing. The pitch. Hit to the shortstop this time. Another bad hop. Gets it to the second base bag for 1. And they'll throw it away on the other throw to first. Doesn't allow for an advance. It's a fielder's choice ground out. Mack will stand in. He grounded out to short his first time up. Cozy guard runs well. Not going on the first pitch, which is wide, 1-0. Already in the bottom of the fourth. Tarpons got just 9 defensive outs left to get. It's already into the later stages, the 1-0. Hit hard. There's a base hit. Solid shot to the left field side as Matt comes through. We told you his last at-bat he's been swinging it well. And he comes through there. 2 ducks on the pond for the Tarpons now. At the top of the order, and Sanamo will stand in. Struggles to score. They can't allow another run. They've got to stop it right here. Sanamo has a hit and a walk. He's had a good day at the plate. Bears pitch. Low off the end of the bat, shot on the right side. Slow roller foul 0-1.
You think Abear is going to go the distance now for Houma Christian?
Might as well now. Yeah, once you get past that 2-day point, might as well. Taking a look at both runners. And the 0-1. That one's hit to left, but right at him. Just rotten luck for Sanamo there. Hit it on the button. Left fielder hardly had to move. That was 2 for in. Just 2 away. Grounder. He's been clutch this year. Let's see if he could come through. Bozigard runs well at second. If it gets into the outfield, he'll be marching home. Mack at first runs well. Strike. It's 0-1 on the outside corner. Pierce made a gorgeous defensive play earlier in the game. Let's see if he can make a nice offensive play here. The 0-1. Hit hard right to Pertwee, and that'll retire the side. He hit it on the button. Almost took out his base runner, Bozigard. Then it got into the glove of the shortstop to retire the side. So Tarpons get 2 on the bases, nothing on the board. We're going to the 5th. It's 2-0 South Lafourche. We're back in 60 seconds on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network.
for the Warriors,
Our partners.
Number
Dylan
1, Boudreaux.
Dylan working that camera. Boudreaux walked his last time up. Pitch from Sanamo. Here's a strike. 0-1. Coach Butch just said they're taking a strike. So, hey, pump the first one over, the 0-1. Strike 0-2. Don't know with the way Sanamo's rolling right now that I'd just be willingly giving him a strike because, boy, he has been good with 2 strikes. The 0-2 is high. As we said in the last half inning, it's already getting late in the 5th. The 1-2. Foul tip. Was it caught? He's out. Galicia caught it. Foul tip into the glove.
Is he?
Now we're having a meeting.
I think they would just call this a foul ball.
Galicia right away said that he caught it. But of course he's going to say he caught it. But I mean, it's a strikeout if he caught it. Coach Vitros doesn't like what he's being told right now. The initial call was that it was a foul tip into the catcher's mitt, but I think they're in the process of overturning that right now based on Chandler's body language in this conversation.
Oh, somebody.
Yeah, somebody just said a magic word. Chandler is not happy. We're hearing what he's saying.
Come on, Blue. You gotta be better than that, man.
It's 1-2. It is going to be called a foul ball.
Yeah.
Tarpon coaching staff is not happy. Hey, look, Sanamo's still got the chance to just blow them away right here. There's 1 ball and 2 strikes. It's the pitch. Hitting the air to right. And as Rasheed Wallace would say, the ball don't lie. There's 1 out. Josh Mack makes the catch out there.
Sanamo saying, give my strikeout then.
That's right.
Next up for the Warriors, number 9, Frigu.
Frigu will stand in. He struck out his last time up. Sanamo doing a good job. They're not letting that little fiasco bother him. He came back with the very next pitch and put him away. It's the pitch. Wide, 1-0. Someone in the Tarpon dugout said a magic word, though. They have to be careful of that.
And Coach Gitros was arguing, if you didn't see it, you can't call it.
Yeah, you got to call what you see.
But if you didn't see him catch it, you can't call it? So
that's why I'm not an umpire.
Yeah, you can appeal to the first base umpire, but
I always love the old I'm 5 feet away from it. Let's appeal to the guy who's 200 feet away. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1.
Oh, Truck may have the best view of all.
Yeah, if we could get the center field shot, we'd maybe be able to take a look. But you know what? The last thing we need is instant replay in high school.
Oh, mercy.
The 1-1. There's a ball inside, 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
That umpire's getting it from both sides right now.
That's how you know it's a good game. Same thing like the national championship game Sunday. Both fan bases were upset. The 2-2. Low and in the dirt. Good job not offering. It's full. It's a Houma Christian offense that is struggling. You don't want to help them with a walk. Let's see if Santa Mo could battle back. The 3-2. Hit up the middle. Pierce will field it. Got to make a throw, and it's not caught down there. Coach Guitros is going out and appealing, saying, hey, Lede got the baseball back before the runner touched first. And there are some trolls in the home side saying, hey, appeal it and change the call.
Joe, you're supposed to be paying attention.
Safe. I'm giving an error to Lede on that one. He should have caught that.
Yes. Yeah, hit the glove.
Now Dufresne will stand in.
Next up for the Warriors, number 3, Dufresne.
Here in Galliano, there's a runner at first with one out. Dufresne will stand in. He grounded into a double play his last time up. That one's hit. Going to be 2 again. Bozigar to the bag. To first, it's another double play, and that'll retire the side. That's a 4-3 double play. The second double play Dufresne grounds into in the day. A drama-filled top of the 5th. The Tarpons get out of it with nothing on the board. We're going to the home half of the 5th. It's 2-0. Back in 60 seconds in the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. We're not muting this because Chandler's about to get thrown out.
Yeah.
Ground ball, double play to get out of it. Great job by Luke in that last half inning. Hebert continues on. The first pitch of the bottom of the 5th to Curall. Time called. Jacob popped up to first and was hit by a pitch. He's 0 for 1, looking to come through here. It is. That one's hit up the middle, off the second base bag. Either way, it would have been a hit. It was either getting through or it hit the second base bag. So it's a leadoff single for Curall. Maybe I'm wrong. Curall has a nice size lead. The pitch. Foul into the netting on 1. 2-0. South Lafourche is in front in a game that is moving briskly along in the bottom of the 5th. We had a nice quick game yesterday too. Hebert takes a peek at Curall.
And Curall may be gone.
He's not on this pitch, but that's a curveball hit to short. Pertwee fields it, gets it to the bag, and throws it away. Curall going to advance to 3rd. Houma Christian School cannot get out of their own way today. They have made so many defensive mistakes. There's runners at the corners now. Mound visit brought to you by 3T, home of the drive-through oil change. Butch has to be steaming. They should have gotten at least one out there and threw it away. It's got to be at least their third or fourth error of the game.
Oh, yes.
Kale will have a chance to blow it wide open.
And the shortstop, man, he had time to make a, underhand toss. Just underhand, it got away from him.
Petros is still not happy about something. He is.
We'll have a pinch hitter.
Okay, that's reporting. That's what it is. Reporting that in. Lucas Petros.
Next up for the Tarpons, number 17, Lucas Petros.
My apologies, Sam, if you're listening back. He wasn't upset. He's reporting his sub. Petros will stand in. Time called. Lucas doesn't have on the wristband to know what's going on. Oh, Tarpons having all sorts of issues getting Lucas a wristband. Now he's got one. You don't know whether to bunt or hit and run or whatever without that band on. Butch is not happy, saying that the wristband has to be on the wrist. He just got thrown out.
No, he got confined to the dugout.
Oh. Well, let me rephrase that. He hasn't yet gotten thrown out. It's coming, perhaps, in just a second. Butch is saying that the assignment secretary says you got to have the wristband on your wrist, and Lucas does not. He's now being confined to the dugout. They're still chirping. There's a chance that they might not see the rest of this one. Both sides are not happy. Petros will see a strike, 0-1.
He's coming question or call. He didn't tell him anything, and he gets sent to the dugout.
Yeah, by a crew that's frustrated with what the other side was telling them earlier. It's a strike, swing and strike 0-2. Gotta love it. Petro's got to put it in play here. Can maybe get himself an RBI. Hebert has pitched well today. The 0-2 wide. Good stop by the catcher. That's Bro, 1-2.
Oh, you just got to laugh at some things.
Yes. Interesting day at the park. The pinch hitter trying to get a big hit for the team here. The 1-2. He gets a piece of it to third. That'll get the run home. The throw's high.
Oh, my goodness.
The Tarpons are going to have runners at the corners after another Houma Christian School error. It's 3-0.
He's checking his third baseman. It's kind of he'd have a blister on his hand.
He's made several errant throws throughout the course of the game. I think like he may well have pitched or something a couple of days ago. May have a little blister, as you said. At least he with a chance to really do some damage. They throw back and the runner's in safe.
And the bad throw takes away an RBI from Petros.
Yep, that's unfortunate. Look, Butch is going to go back and watch this game tonight on Bayou Sports, and he's going to say, man, if we could have just fielded the ground ball. Shows bunt, gets it down. The Tarpons have added another run to their lead. There's no one covering first. Eduardo Galicia comes through with a beautifully placed bunt. There's runners at first and second, and it's big danger time now for the Warriors. That's an infield single and an RBI for Galicia.
Up next for the Tarpons, number 15, Camden Bird.
That will go run for him. It's now 4-0. There's still no out.
Pitch running at first base, Angelet.
Yeah, first baseman was charged, and he could have possibly come home with it, but he looks back at first and no one covering.
So it's a huge opportunity here for the guys in blue, or white rather. The pitch is a strike, 0-1. Two are across. There are still no out. The 0-1. Foul tip into the glove. It's 0-2. Buzigard is on deck for the Tarpons. That pitch count for Hebert's got to be climbing.
Now they're going to go the distance with him.
The 0-2. Got him. And there's one away. Strikeout looking. That was less than 24 hours ago. Hebert's pitch. Hit hard. Foul on the right side. 0-1.
Figure the Tarpons, I would guess, tomorrow would throw Kiro.
Oh, either tomorrow or Thursday. It's up to them. When do they want to go and try to make that happen? Chandler said he likes to keep him on the 1 week. That would be Thursday, but tomorrow's a bigger PowerPoint opportunity. The 0-1 is hit hard. Foul on the left side. 0-2. Four to nothing. The Tarpons are trying to do like Al Davis said back in the day. Just win, baby. Just win as many games as you can. See if you are in the top 24 before it's all said and done. The 0-2. Low. 1-2. And then, of course, we've also got to follow Chalmette because if they win their district, which I think they're actually playing their championship game today,
I believe so.
Then you got to get into the top 23. The 1-2. Wide. 2-2. Now, the one good thing about that from the Tarpons' perspective is that right now, number 23, number 24 are separated by like 100th of a point. So it's very close, the score that you got to get. The 2-2. It's full. Good job by Buzigard. For the Warriors, no matter what happens here, no matter what happens the rest of the way, if they win Thursday, they're in. Taking on Fisher. Full count. Hit foul into the netting, and we'll do it over again. Josh Mack is on deck. He laced a solid base hit to left his last time up. The runners take their leads. The 3-2. Hit up the middle, slow roller. Hebert fields it, gets it to third, and he's out. Got the force.
Oh, I didn't see the ball bounce.
Yeah, it was a right off the plate.
Up next for the Tarpons, number 1, Josh Mack.
Mack will stand in with an RBI chance. Everybody will be going on contact to see if Mack could repeat the trick and get a base hit. Strike 0-1. Congratulate the LCO girls winning the Paris Track Championship yesterday. The 0-1. It's hit into the net, 0-2.
She's jumping for.
Let's see where the ball was, man.
You did better than me. You saw it.
Right. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch to Mac. No, sir. Outside, 1-2. He's giving you a little bit on the outside, not that much.
And look, what all would have happened? It's only a 4-0 game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tarpons can get a couple more runs here.
The 1-2 into the fence, or netting rather, and it stays 1-2. Houma Christian is offensively challenged, but boy, you would love to pile on as many as you can, make it difficult on them. Mac is fighting and battling. I like him in that 9-hole. He's done a good job since moving there. The 1-2. Hard, or slow chop rather, on the left side.
That's trouble.
That's an infield single. I said a hard chop. I meant a slow chop. It was a slow roller high chop to the third baseman. Boudreaux actually made a good throw that time, but Mac gets his second hit of the day, infield hit, and now the bases are loaded for Sanamo.
Next up for the Tarpons, number 3, Sanamo.
Sanamo has a hit. He's walked and he's flown out. I should say lined out to left. So he's seen it well off of Bear. Out of the windup. Strike 0-1.
Look, people are frustrated, but again, the umpires lined up on the inside corner. That's why it's so inconsistent, that outside strike call.
0-2.
It's tough for hitters to adjust to.
You're not going to be able to hit that. The 0-2. By the catcher. They're charging home. We got to play at the plate, and he's in. Well, we don't have a play at the plate. The catcher never touched the baseball. So the Tarpons add a run. Everybody moves up a base. It's 5-0. It'll be 1-2 after the wild pitch. It's a big week for the Tarpons. We've said it all week. They've outscored their opponents 13-0 so far, taking care of business. The 1-2. Foul. Good job by Sanamo staying alive. Bryce Bear has pitched from the open for the Warriors. He's in the windup at time is called. See if Luke could get the barrel on something. Muscle it through the pitch. Foul. Good job from Sanamo, making him work. Do you have a number of how many pitches he had to start the inning?
Last I was 65.
Oh, and he's thrown a bunch since then. He's got to be getting close. This has been a long inning. The 1-2. That's hit hard. Base hit. 1 run will score. The second run being waved around. He will score. That a boy, Luke Sanamo coming through with a 2 RBI base hit. He hit that one on the button. And he's been seeing it well all day today. Good solid base shot. Good opportunity for the Tarpons to try to add on.
Up next for the Tarpons, number 7.
There are 2 out.
Jacob Pierce.
It's looking increasingly likely that the Tarpons are going to get their 13th win of the season, barring a big old turnaround here. Pitch is high, 1-0. Budge did tell me before the game, we're going A-Bear is one of our top guys. And if we're in front, hey, we'll go try to win the game. But if we're not, adios. So we'll see if this gentleman here, as he delivers a strike, will be able to get them all the way through to the 7th. It's Frigu.
Yeah, you want to win every game, but you got to look at the big picture and try and get yourself in the playoffs.
One's hit on the right side, gloved by the second baseman, gets it to the bag and retire the side. So the Tarpons have another big half inning. They lead 7-0. We're going to the 6th. Tarpons got 6 more outs to get. We'll be back in 60 seconds. It's the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. So a pinch hitter for the 9.
Leading off for the Warriors, number 22, Adams.
Don't know if he'll stay in the game in the field or not. They may re-enter Lasang. The pitch. That's hit in the air. Should be routine for Kale, and it is. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's one of the best things that Sanamo has done today. Of course, he's been extremely
Next up for the Warriors, number 11, A-Bear.
economical as well. What's the 3-day rest? Was it 80 something? I wonder if they could maybe try to keep him under that number.
If you go 80 over, if you go 85, you have to rest 3 days.
Low. So do you know what his total is currently?
Oh, Luke?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. He's way on the.
So that's a great opportunity to maybe. That one's a strike, 1-1. Maybe Saturday, obviously not start the game, or maybe start the game.
Luke was at 43.
Yeah, there you go. 1-1. Hit on the left side and through. So Houma Christian School gets a base hit from their leadoff guy, A-Bear. Now Pertwee will stand in.
Next up for the Warriors, number 23, Pertwee.
I mean, right here, if the top of the order doesn't produce, that's why they have trouble scoring. Especially this game here, the bottom half of the order is not producing at all.
It's been some strikeouts.
And look, now that's the only second hit of the game.
Yeah, it's been a struggle today for the Warriors. But Sanamo has a lot to do with that. He is throwing strikes, making them put it in play. Turner takes his lead. pitch. High, 1-0.
Huh.
7-0 for the Tarps.
Now, saying that, the top 5 in the bat, the order struck out 5 times.
Yeah, when you only got 2 hits in the 6th, it's pretty much the whole order that's struggling. 1-0. The strike, they'll throw back, and the runner's in safe, so it's 1-1. You pitched 7 yesterday and 5 1/3 here, and you allowed 4 hits. That's good work. 1-1. Strike, 1-2. And it goes to what Coach Guitros was telling us the other day is that, man, look, we've pitched well enough all year. The team ERA is excellent. It's just been the offense that's been a struggle, especially getting timely hits at times. Today you got 7. 1-2. Got him. 2 away.
Next up for the Warriors, number 6, Blanchard.
Now Blanchard will stand in with after the crooked K.
2 strikes, man. You got to protect.
Blanchard is 0 for 2. Sanamo takes a peek at the runner. Another pitch. Ooh, nearly hit him inside 1-0. A little surprised with a 7-run lead in the 6th. The Tarpons are holding on the runner over there. Figured you'd want him in better position for a ground ball. He's hit in the air on the right side. Mack charging in, and he won't be able to make the play. Not the best base running from Houma Christian School as the Tarpons kind of throw the ball away, but there won't be any advance. The runner kind of froze a little bit. Bro, there's 2 outs. You got to go. And as a result, there was a throw over at second, but it is a hit for Blanchard.
So he should be at third right now.
Yep.
Mental errors.
Mental errors, no doubt. Pertwee will stand
Next
in.
up for the Warriors, number 2, Pertwee.
Got to happen right here for the Warriors. They've got to get multiple runs across in this inning to have a puncher's chance. But there are 2 outs. Sanamo's pitch. Inside, 1-0. It's a 1-0. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. They're going to wave the run around. Collie comes up throwing, and they will score it. So it's 7-1. Not a bad try out there in the outfield from the Tarpons. But the Warriors are on the board.
Next up for the Warriors, number 15, Martinez.
Now Martinez will stand in. Alicia telling Sanamo, hey, don't worry about it. We're good. We got a 6-run lead, Bubba. Good leadership showed by Eduardo. Sanamo staring into the mitt. Time called at the last second. Win, lose, or draw, you know, to make Butch happy seeing his team fighting here. Trying to take a little momentum into Thursday. It's hit on the right side into the glove, and it'll retire the side. Leday chased it down into foul territory. The Tarpons allow a run, but they're still in control. They lead 7-1. We're going to the home half of the 6th. We're back in a minute. It's the Tarpons Sports Radio Network. shot right up the middle that actually hit the second base bag and then ricocheted into the outfield. See if Curel could come through again. The pitch. Hit in the air to the right side. That's dropping. Just foul. Curel is on his way to second, but the ball dropped foul. But that's what you like to see, though. You know, it's been very easy to say, oh, it's a pop-up. They're probably – no, he was all the way almost on second by the time that ball landed. If it would have dropped fair somehow, he'd have got a triple. Oh and 1. Wouldn't you know it, after throwing about 10 balls in a row in the warm-ups, that last pitch was a strike. There's another strike.
Sure.
Looking over at the radio table and saying, hey, just there and Kale, pipe down.
Yep. Pitch he can drive right here.
The 0-2. There it is, up the middle. Solid base hit. Curel comes through with a 2-strike base shot. He stays hot. On the days reached on an error, grounded out, struck out. Hard to find a Tarpon in the lineup that hasn't reached on an error today. It's not been a good defensive game from the Warriors. Pitch, swing and a miss on a pitch that was elevated. He gets the barrel on that one. The golf course better watch out. But he was a little late.
Yeah, I like him being aggressive right here.
Sure. The 0-1, wide, 1-1. Tarpons have had the lead throughout. They're the first team to score, and they've never relented. They lead 7-1. The pitch. That's hit hard to right center. Center fielder going back, and it's over his head. How far are they going to run? Curel heading to third, Lede heading to second. They'll all stop there to double, and the Tarpons are knocking on the door again. That was a hard hit ball over everybody's head out there. Lede gave it a ride. Riley's a little under the weather today. Let's see if he can come through, get himself an RBI. The pitch. High, 1-0. Well, let me rephrase that, and I'll ask you this after the 1-0. Which is hit behind us, I hope. It's a 1-1. Did Hayden go to the doctor today because of a sickness, or because he got hit in the face by a ball and beamed?
No, it was a sickness.
Okay, I was about to say, I didn't know if he was going to check on his ribs, or he did take a beating yesterday. I don't know if it was a physical visit. The 1-1. That's it hard to left. Going back is the left fielder who will make the catch near the fence. Everybody tags up. It'll be an RBI sacrifice fly. Kale gave that one a ride on a windy night, and it's 8-1. The Tarpons get the run back. And Eduardo has played well behind the plate. He got an RBI base hit on a bunt his last time up. It's inside, 1-0. Magic number for the Tarpons this inning is 3. You can get 3 more across. You don't have to pitch again.
And again, that pitch, if it had been on the outside, that would have been a strike.
1-0. Hit foul on the right side, out of play. 5-game week. You figure the Tarpons at minimum got to win 4.
And look, we don't think, well, at least I don't think it'll be 5. Saturday's game
Gonna get washed out, huh?
I would think.
Time called. You never know. The 1-1 by the catcher. They're coming home. Played the plate. He's in there. The Tarpons have added a run to their tally. The bases are now cleared. The pitch is obviously called a ball, and the magic number is now 2 for the Tarpons. Wardo ahead in the count. Now moving to the stretch is the pitcher, just trying to find something he's comfortable with. That's high, 3-1.
Now the game here, you're in the bottom of the 6th, 9-1. Both coaches, you think here would want this game over?
I think so.
You know, with Coach Terrio coming, I said, okay, we got 3 more outs to go, but 9-1, we're down big.
There's a walk. Well, if that's not a walk, they forgot to count. I was about to say it is a walk. They find calmer heads prevails. Right? Johnson stands in.
That lead.
Big old lead. Low ball in the dirt, heading to second. Good throw. Oh, fast throw, not an accurate throw. And now Angelette will head to third. He may score. They'll hold him up. The ball is kind of kicked in the outfield. Thought for a second they might try to send him home. But the Tarpons have the 10th run of the game, standing over at third base.
Angelette showed some speed running from second to third. He was in high gear.
He was flying, wasn't he? We have a mound visit brought to you by 3T, home of the drive-through oil change.
It's like calling all your timeouts.
Oh, yeah, exactly right. The 1-0. Foul.
I've seen people do that.
Yeah, you would never do anything like that.
No.
I've seen a guy threaten to fire his assistant coach during a game one time based on something a referee did. I don't remember who did that. That's swing and a miss. It's 1-2.
You have proof of that?
Yeah, actually I do. I think that game was on YouTube. If so, yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do.
Time is called. What's going on? Oh, we got some lights
Got a
on.
headlight
Yep.
way. Oh,
Yep,
you
behind
kidding,
us.
man.
I think they've got it now.
I thought the umpire was pointing at you, telling fibs.
No.
That man's lying over there. Let's get him out.
Hey, look, at one place that we have done basketball before, they made us take off our laptop because the Apple light was shining. So I didn't know if I had a flash on. The 1-2 on the right side. That'll score a run, and it's through. So the Tarpons will have the winning run, advance to first. That's an error, but he's going to still get an RBI. There's nothing they could have done to throw him out at home.
Next up for the Tarpons, number 20, Mason
And
Buzigard.
Buzigard will stand in. And my friend, you get the feeling that this game is nearing its end.
Yeah, with still 1 out.
The Warriors are having a hard time fielding the ball. They're having a hard time throwing strikes. That's low 1-0.
Now, would this, and it's a serious question, would this be considered unsportsmanlike if you steal second?
I wouldn't think so. Not with the 5 games. You want to throw as few pitches as possible.
Right.
I can tell you this is that's a strike. It's 1-1. I went to Central and St. Aug, and Central was in about this situation, about this stage of the game. And Central was stealing and bunting, and they were trying to scratch one across. There's a megaphone up there that just made a siren sound, and if they're stopping the game because of that, and I think that's actually what they're doing.
Oh, my goodness.
Can you make an announcement to please not use artificial noise during play? Thank you.
Oh, God.
Please refrain from using artificial noisemakers during play. Thank you.
Oh, what
You
a
kidding me?
mess. The 1-1. That pitch is a ball, and it's 2-1.
Oh, man.
I can't wait for play-by-play tomorrow from 11:30 to 1 on KLEB.
Started off with an artificial noisemaker.
That one's
Have a
grounded on the
whistle.
left side. Slow roller, got to make a throw, and he does. Good throw.
Nice play.
But the winning run advances to second. And the Tarpons are trying to ice this down. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he was trying to end it. Just a base hit.
Yeah, you don't need a walk-off dinger. Walk-off base hit to left. Look how deep the left fielder's playing out there. You just drop it at his feet, it's over. The pitch. It's a lazy fly in foul territory. Out of play. It's 0-2.
I mean, it was a 9-1 game at the time. He had it all game.
Looking at headlights, looking at walkie-talkies, but not looking at who catches the ball on a foul tip called strike. And fortunately, the 0-2. Wide 1-2.
Putting a coach in a dugout. He's questioning a call.
Been an interesting night. It always is. It's a job I don't want to have. The 1-2 is by the catcher. The winning run will advance to third. Another one like that, and we can make all the artificial noise we want because the game would be over.
Oh,
2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Hit hard to center. It's dropping, and the game is over. It is a walk-off base hit for Josh Mack, and the Tarpons get a 10-run, 11-1 victory. Coach Brian Cowley, some final thoughts. The Tarpons get their second straight win of the week and get a run rule over Houma Christian.
look, again, awesome performance on the mound from our pitching staff and